Finally, England are back in action and it's against the kings of football. That's right, Brazil are visiting town. England versus Brazil at Wembley Stadium. I cannot wait. What will the score prediction be? Are Brazil actually any good anymore?
How dare you?
Sorry, Brazil fans, we do need to take a look at your form and stick around to the end of this video for my score prediction ahead of this match. So, yep, England are finally back in action.
Oh, thank God.
Our first game since November 2023, a 1-1 draw against Macedonia. Do you remember that one?
I do not remember.
I know, I'm struggling to as well because England had already qualified and it was a bit crap. But hopefully England-Brazil will not be the same. In fact, this match was so popular with fans that even Gareth Southgate nearly struggled for a ticket for this one. All 90,000 tickets selling out before going on general sale.
England!
What a country. So for the first time in the country's history, tickets for the match were all sold before 24 hours had even passed. They did not even manage to make it to general sale before they were poached online. Tickets were all bought by members of the My England Football Supporters Club 8 hours after they were released. It's the first time this has happened since the iconic stadium was reopened in 2007. So England fans are up for this one, aren't they? This will be the 4th time England have played Brazil at the new Wembley Stadium since that 2007 opening game. And we'll concentrate on these 3 matches actually because England's record against Brazil, it's not great. It really is not great. It really has been that bad, but we'll come on to that in a second. But at the new Wembley, England have played Brazil 3 times and we've won 1 of them, drawing the other 2, including the last match, which was a 0-0 draw. And actually, these 3 games represent the last 3 occasions that England and Brazil have played each other. They've all been at Wembley. Now, to England's overall record against Brazil, brace yourself. Played 26. Okay, so far so good. Won 4. Drawn 11 and lost 11.
Good God.
Yeah, it's absolutely dreadful. So those last 3 games at Wembley actually show a bit of a turning of the tide in this fixture and represent actually England haven't done that bad over these past recent fixtures with Brazil. In fact, England have only lost 1 of the previous 5 matches against Brazil, all of which has been friendlies. Famously though, England's last competitive match against Brazil was the 2-1 loss in the quarter-final of the 2002 World Cup, where David Seaman was caught birdwatching or something and Ronaldinho fluked, and it was a fluke, goal into the back post and Brazil won 2-1 in the quarter-final. Back then though, it would be fair to say that Brazil were favourites for that match, and that was a time when Brazil really were the dominant force in world football, the late 90s, early 2000s. But not today. Things are changing. Brazil aren't the force they once were, and even the most die-hard Brazilian fan would agree with that. But that doesn't say much because Brazil were absolutely phenomenal in their day. Currently 5th in the FIFA World Rankings and certainly no pushovers, still with the likes of Jesus, Marquinhos, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Martinelli, Alisson, Casemiro, Rafinha, Neymar. I could go on, so they are clearly stacked. But they have lost 3 of their last 5 matches. In fact, they've lost 3 on the bounce. So they're currently on a 3-match losing streak, losing games against Argentina, Colombia and Uruguay, meaning they are currently languishing in 6th place in their World Cup qualification campaign. Now in South America, the top 6 teams qualify for the World Cup, so they are in a little bit of bother here. 7 points from their opening 6 matches isn't great, but it's still early days. There's a long way to go, and I'm pretty much certain they will make the World Cup, but they're struggling. That is the point I want to make here. They have, though, appointed a new head coach, Dorival Jr., who will not be very well known to English fans because he spent the vast majority of his career in South America. He replaced Fernando Diniz after the 1-0 loss to Argentina. So Brazil will be coming to Wembley with a new coach in his first game, and we all know the impact a new coach can have on a team, and they're certainly going to be coming to Wembley and expecting a performance from their players. However, having said that, I am going to be giving my score prediction before Gareth Southgate's squad announcement on Thursday the 14th of March, so I may change my opinion on what I'm about to give here here, because Gareth Southgate may decide to experiment a lot. I don't think he will. While I've got your attention, and just before I give my final prediction, please hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, helps small channels out like me absolutely tremendously. So go ahead and give it a click. Back to the video. So yeah, I don't think Southgate's going to experiment or go wild with this squad by any means. So I think England are going to win this one. I do think that, despite our awful record against Brazil historically, I think we're starting to turn the tide now. And I have no doubt at the minute that England's best are currently better than Brazil's best. That is a hill I'm willing to die on. But friendlies are notoriously difficult to predict because you just don't know how each manager is going to handle this in terms of their starting lineups, how our players going to engage with this. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 England victory at Wembley. Yes, I'm going for a clean sheet against Brazil at Wembley. Brazil have only scored 3 in the last 5 matches, and that includes games against Peru and Venezuela, so they're struggling for goals a little bit at the moment. Maybe I am underestimating them at the moment, particularly with that new coach as well, but England are in a much better place at the moment. So that's my prediction. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with that or not. If you're going to be at the game, also let me know in the comments. It'd be great to say hi to some of you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on my next video.